Welcome back to Last of Us Part 2. So I managed to escape from Neil's basement because he was caught by the police.
And
so
we managed to finally kick him out too.
But Pedro,
Seriously,
how did he get to
do.
Portugal? We're in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, remember, Dwebs, he's very rich, so he has a personal jet that he can use.
Or he dug underground.
Of course.
Anyway,
Legends character.
Yes, Jova?
So anyway, yeah, more in the daily life of Abby here and there.
Yes. Basically, again, remember, Manny brought these two along so that they can talk and actually, make kiss and make up. They don't really do that, so this sequence kind of is pointless, but whatever.
What's there even for them to make up over?
Yeah. But he says he'll be done any day now. Any day now. Everybody's got their obsession. Me and dog toys. Yup. And me with my stupid coins.
Stupid coins? Okay. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. It just comes a bit weird that she would call her own hobby stupid. I mean, from your perspective, it's not, but whatever.
You know, normally I would try and figure out the reasoning behind it, but I'm just gonna call it bad writing for now because I could not care less about
that actually works for me. Yeah. To answer Jova's question.
I mean, okay. Oh, go on.
To answer Jova's question, that's because, remember, Jova, right now, Mel is pregnant with Owen's child, and Abby, as we're going to see later, used to be in a relationship with Owen. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a love triangle, because that's what The Last of Us needed, a love triangle.
So this is where the love triangle is.
Oh, boy.
Don't...
What should we do?
You know, I hate to say it, but it would have made more sense if we had a love triangle. Oh, God, it's literally a parallel. It's literally a parallel to Ellie's scene with how Ellie also has a pregnant friend who was pregnant by the man in the trio of them.
The difference is that Jesse genuinely doesn't care about Dina in that way anymore. They're just friends now. So I'm going to give that one a pass.
Problem is the way the story frames it. Like I said, it feels like they were hinting at a love triangle, but hey, we won't know because Jesse's as dead as a doornail. Thanks a lot, Druckmann. I mean...
Okay. Hold on, Mel, get out of the way. No, I'm not kidding. Right now, I cannot get through and progress to the game because Mel just decided to just stop there, and now I literally cannot progress. Mel, you're kind of in the way. Could you... Mel! Get out of the way, Mel!
I like how Abby put her hand on her neck like that, just because that's usually a sign of frustration sometimes, and that's like, yeah.
Mel!
Mel, please move.
God damn it, you and your NPC immunity.
Can someone in this game please act like their brain cells are still alive?
Okay, this time
Has the
can
virus
we kill
really
the pregnant
that
lady?
bad?
Please.
Get out of the way! That's okay, guys. Check this out. I'm gonna restart the checkpoint, and the game teleports me right to the stairs. So I actually progressed when restarting the checkpoint. So there you go.
So let me get this straight. So Pedro, you literally got a segment which was nigh impossible to pass. Because
to be fair, okay.
Placed AI.
Okay,
well,
to be fair,
random.
To be fair, there was a once in a blue moon glitch because the first time I did this playthrough privately, it didn't happen, and the playthroughs I've seen on YouTube didn't have this happen to them. So you can just write this off as just a once in a blue moon glitch.
It's just funny.
Not to mention, all you have to do is restart the checkpoint, and the game will even progress you further from where you were anyway. So there's not really that much reason to complain, to be honest.
Wait, there's a character named Alice in this game?
About progressing you. That's the dog.
Dwebs.
Good Dwebs.
Oh, yeah.
You remember, Dibs, the dog.
Yeah, that's Alice.
Self-defense
See
the
that?
game wants you to feel terrible for.
Oh, this is the part where she says it. Listen here.
Drink. Which movie?
Strong questions. The movie's the one with. ¿Cómo se llama? The girl who writes.
Huh.
Oh, I love that one.
There you go, guys. Abby is a Twilight fangirl.
Excuse me? You mean our mascot?
How nice.
AKA a fan of the Dawn of the Wolf movies, the movies that are meant to be a jab at Twilight in this universe.
It's like they're giving us lists of reasons to dislike her. I kid, but
I
that's
know, this
pretty
is
much what
pretty
that
minor.
is. Twilight. Oh yeah, sure. That's the joke. In the terms of arson, murder, and jaywalking, her liking Twilight is the jaywalking.
Is the jaywalking, yeah.
I never understood that word. What's it mean, jaywalking?
Jaywalking means that you're crossing the street when you're not supposed to.
Like crossing away from an actual crossing, basically.
Well, if that's the case, how come like half the population of the town I live near to?
I was gonna say most of the British population, like the American police, would have a field day. With
One thing I would like to say as well. One thing I would like to say as well that happened recently. Gotta love how incredibly irresponsible this woman who's pregnant, and she's a doctor, by the way. She was one of we talked over it, but they just told us that Mel was one of Abby's father's pupils. So she's a doctor. So you'd think she would at the very least be responsible when it comes to, taking care of her own pregnant child, but no.
But don't you see, Pedro? It's to show how loyal she is to Abby and how much of a true friend she is to Abby.
That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing, Shiroi. Mel secretly hates Abby because she knows that Owen still likes her. That's the thing. Remember the love triangle. So they're not even that. That's the thing.
I was gonna say something, quite unfortunate.
And it gets worse.
Oh, I'll let Shiroi finish. Go ahead, Shiroi.
I mean, you could, one idea could be that maybe she, may not want the child. But
No,
that
she
doesn't
does.
Make it, no, that's what I was about to say. That doesn't make any sense because other scenes suggest that yes, she does actually want this child. So why is she out here?
It's one of those things where, not to mention, if she didn't want the child, then she should have taken precautions to begin with. Now, shouldn't she? But yeah.
Not
Maybe
always.
it's a case.
Not always guaranteed.
Not always guaranteed, but at the very least, it helps. But go ahead, Jova.
So, the massive problem at play here is that, even if we are to believe that Abby, well, actually, that's just the thing. The game doesn't really do.
Basically,
a good
I
job
wasn't
of
able to find the combination for this
bond
vault.
with her.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, I was speaking.
Sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to get that out. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, a bit of the problem is the game doesn't really do a good job of convincing us that Abby has this ever so tight bond with her friends because, let's be honest, most of the game is either just giving orders to them or maybe having some snarky banter between them. Never really a deep, heartfelt moment between any of them as friends. Unless we count Owen, but no, I don't consider that a heartfelt moment. I just consider that one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And God will never let me forget that I've seen it in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And again, I will okay, for the sake of addressing certain people's arguments, I will address this. Yes, I am by no means trying to say that just because a woman is pregnant, that means that woman is now an invalid. Of course, pregnant women are still allowed to do stuff. However, they have a life growing inside them. They should be responsible and try their best to avoid doing anything that might endanger the baby. Come on,
she can't be the only doctor they have. This is quite a decently sized community of people. Surely they have more than one medical professional.
Okay.
They have Shiroi. They actually do have that. Yes, but that's
Actually, guys, I figured it
I'm
out.
Go ahead, Whips.
You know that woman who I helped out in GTA 5, getting her purse back and a killer, and then you guys said after the fact that you said she might have been a doctor. I think that was that. I think she was going to be the other doctor, but I killed her.
Oh well.
Oh,
So this
okay,
is your
no,
fault.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All joking aside, I kind of know the reason why they brought her along. Let's just say that the main group, WLF, don't agree with Abby's actions here, and this was supposed to be more of a covert operation. Hence the particular choice. Still doesn't excuse Mel being dumb and coming along. If anything, they should have just taken the hint that this plan was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really spoiling if I explain, Pedro?
Sorry, Joe, but it seems like Phoenix has an objection to your argument.
Yeah, I've got a call there. Be right back.
Anyway, Shiroi, that's the thing. Yeah, like you said, they do have more. Like Nora, in particular, is a medic, and we're gonna meet her again in this campaign because remember, this is taking place at the same time as Ellie's. The problem, but I don't even like the problem is nobody ever calls Mel out on this shit. Nobody, like literally nobody. Apparently, we're just supposed to be okay with this. Like, I mean, silly me. And here I thought, like when you have a babu in your stomach, you should actually, be careful. Protect that child because it's incredibly fragile at this state. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, like more Seraphites, and we have to. I'm gonna try my best to sneak past them, since there's a lot of them. Come on, move. Stop looking at the grass. Thank you. There we go. Now this other one is coming towards there. Okay. Alright. That should be my cue. Let's go. Get out of the way, Manny. Alright. Alright, should be smooth sailing from here.
You say that, and yet every time
Should.
someone says something like that,
Well,
shit hits the fan.
I actually do manage to get past this entire section undetected, so. This section is actually not that hard, like, as long as you stay here, in the corners of the area and make sure you pay attention, you should be fine. Like, there's even vehicles you can, hide, under. As I'm about to do, so. Alright, let's wait for that guy to turn around. Move, asshole.
taking his time.
Alright, let's continue. Alright, that woman should be able to not see me, so let's do our best to move forward quickly. And there we go. When you reach this point, you're pretty much done, because now you just have to climb up toward the fence that you can see in the background. And there's very few people in this corner of the area, so you should be fine. There's only like one woman here in the floor, and she's right there. I think, if I remember correctly, I'm about to strangle her. So Abby doesn't need knives, she could just strangle people to death. Because that's how awesome she is.
Abs, I guess.
That's because that's how awesome she is, Shiroi.
You will like my character, or my name's not Neil Druckmann.
Or even better, Shiroi. Like the internet has been saying, it's because you've just been strangled by ma'am.
Oh god.
That's what the internet has been calling her, people. Ma'am. The ma'am of us. Okay. Come on. There you go. Now all I have to do is climb up there, which is pretty easy because it's right there. Never mind, apparently I don't even kill a single person. Oh, never mind. I think I'm taking my time right now a bit because that woman on the top there is
coming back, yeah.
Yeah, I think never mind. I think I do indeed kill her to make things easier for me. Okay.
All right, what did I miss?
Nothing real. Nothing really. But just
Now.
me. Just me sneaking around.
So what time are you guys at? Just checking.
16:25, 26, 27.
Huh. All right, I'm at 16:50. Just letting you know.
Sure. Wait 10 seconds, and you sound a bit echoey, so you might want to check your setup. All right. Click.
Okay.
Okay then. All right, we're almost done. Come on, turn around, bitch. Turn around. There's nobody here. This is not the ma'am you're looking for. That's what people on the internet call her.
Climb over those crates.
Don't worry, we're home free. We're fine.
And you didn't kill anyone. Finally following Neil's vision, I guess.
Well, that's the thing, sure. Like I've said,
I don't know if that's his vision regarding Abby.
That's the thing, Shiroi. Metal Gear Solid 3 does this much better because you can literally go for the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 3 without killing anybody because you have tranquilizer bullets. And if you do that, you'll be rewarded by a much easier boss battle later in the game.
Oh.
So, because there's a boss battle, there's a boss that can literally summon the souls of the people you've killed. So if you kill nobody, the boss...
Pedro,
Go ahead.
Pedro, the narrative significance.
Eh.
I'm running out of ammo.
So yeah, we get assaulted here. Here's a tip for you. Don't bother wasting bullets or any kind of melee weapons on these people. Just wait and try your best to take cover to not get damaged. Why? Because this battle is actually on a timer. In a few moments, the WLF will swoop in with a gigantic, well, not a gigantic, like a blinded car and kill all of these people for us. So you don't even need to kill anybody here. Just wait. I'm not even kidding. Just wait. You'll see. Oh, there you go. I think it's almost time. Yeah, here we go.
Here they
I
come.
can hear it. Yeah.
And there you go. Now they kill everybody for us. So yeah, I didn't need to do anything here.
Look at how well of a tightly knit unit the WLF are all of a sudden.
So there you go.
Aww, they love each other. How cute.
Well, Jova, that's the thing. Like, you see, these are human beings. They're not the monsters you thought they were.
Yeah, no. They were still pretty idiotic when going up against Ellie and company. And as we're about to later see in the plot, they are still responsible for quite a few atrocities. Now, some could say, oh, but isn't Joe responsible for atrocities? Well, then I ask, why does Joe have to die, but these people are supposedly the people we're supposed to respect?
Because they did it for a course.
Yes.
And they have a doggo, which Ellie killed.
Yes.
The doggo that was trying to rip her throat out.
Yes.
No, he was playing.
Yes.
No, sure. She was clearly trying to rip Ellie's throat out. Or, at the very least, sick attack Ellie. Big time. It was self-defense.
But look how good she is.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you know, for as asinine as some war trials got, you never saw soldiers get prosecuted with war crimes for self-defense. If anything,
Joanne,
war crimes were for incredibly big atrocities.
Look at that.
Squeeze this as hard as you can.
Mel got badly wounded on the shoulder. Gee, it's like bringing a pregnant woman into this mission was a bad idea.
Hey,
So,
you got two.
is Mel like one of those pregnant women who would be like, "How dare you assume I'm so weak just because I'm 3 months pregnant?"
That's the thing, Jova. The game the game never really gives a reason why she comes along. She comes along just because. Like, seriously.
And nobody questions it.
You did all right.
You know what's worse? She really didn't have any reason to come along on that revenge scheme against Joel. Like, I don't think she even really contributes to the killing of Joel that much. Oh, sure, she's there and present, but she doesn't really do anything of note compared to the others.
Well, the game established last part that she was not entirely okay with the whole thing.
They just said she shouldn't be out.
Well, then why are you bringing her
Then
around?
why did they bring her along then?
Because the characters are morons. Either that or the writing's bad, or a mix of both.
We'll go with a mix of both.
Come on, girl.
You know what this reminds me of, Jova?
She really is, and now it's a good girl.
You know what this reminds me of, Jova? Reminds me of that moment from the Final Fantasy XIII playthrough where you literally went, ugh, where you were all like, hold on, why are they going to Hope's dad's place? Wouldn't that just attract the military back to Hope's place? And I literally told you, that's exactly what's going to happen. And you went, ugh. It's like, stupid characterization is annoying, isn't it?
Final Fantasy XIV was a plot so stupid that I kept calling it because I just had to think of some of the dumbest things in my mind. And yet, I will take that game's plot over this game's plot because compared to this game's cast, the characters of 13 were geniuses.
I wouldn't go that far. It's more so the fact that this game is more offensive because it's shitting on a great game. Whereas Final Fantasy XIV, at the very least,
maybe
was
not
only
that far,
shitting
but
on
the-
itself. So.
Okay. To be fair, you gotta admit, the characters in this plot are pretty
Oh, they
damn
are.
stupid.
Oh, they are. I'm in no mean trying to absolve them of their stupidity. But I wouldn't say this game is far worse than 13 in that regard. I would argue they're on par in terms of character stupidity.
Fair enough. They're on equal levels of stupidity. I think special motion should go to Lightning, clearly going down this one dog path, only to have the writer realize, oh wait, no, Lightning shouldn't do this, and so Lightning just all of a sudden has an epiphany going, are we really the bad guys?
Well, remember, Joe, but there was that one moment where Lightning had this epiphany. Oh my god. So all this time, we've been pets to them. I didn't realize, and I literally went, you're just now realizing this, Lightning? Really? This should be an obvious realization to you. And Shira even went, she's a bit dense, Pedro. So, I guess that's the same thing here, Jova. The characters are pretty dense.
Is there a drug in that universe?
Here.
Not that I remember,
They
no.
were sniffing too much for that.
Our lines.
They were sniffing too much stupidity.
He was here a few minutes ago.
That's the problem.
So,
Look around.
here's my... Okay, now I know eventually this, but let's imagine you're a player playing this for the first time. You're probably wondering, what is even the point of this? And, okay, sure, it's to
World
show how
building.
we got to where it is, but really ask yourself, what is really the point of this? Sure, yeah, world building, but at the end of the day, we knew enough about the WLF. I mean, sure, now we're seeing the more positive side of them, but it really doesn't erase the bad thing these guys have done. Really doesn't. And honestly, okay, name
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man. Feeling
Yeah.
better?
Have
Hang in there.
controls and whatnot.
Indeed.
Not really anything different, I guess, except the presence of the dogs.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, okay.
All right,
Right.
let's go back because I still have something more to show. All right.
Hey. Hey, Whitney.
Oh, hey, Abby. What's up?
Okay.
What's going on around here?
Wish.
Oh, look at that! It's the girl who was the Outland Miami player that we killed in Abby's in Allie's campaign. See?
That game good? Really hard. Or really good. That's what they too instead.
Yeah, I would much rather play Outland Miami too.
Around.
You see, guys. See, all she is a peaceful gamer, and Ellie killed her. See how bad Ellie is, Shiroi. She is bad. She's so bad. You might want to restart your thingy, Jova. Like you're cutting off quite a bit for us. All right. You're cutting off for us, Jova. You might want to do something about it. Sorry.
Yeah, I noticed. Right, like I said, that. Wait, did you hear me when I said that?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Just give me a moment because the cutscene.
Stitches, and I'll be good as new.
You guys anything
There you go, Shiroi. See, Nora is the doctor. See?
Hey, Mel. Relax. You got
I mean, there's an entire medical center here.
So you'd think somebody would, okay, not slap her because, she's pregnant, but slap her figuratively,
Yeah, give her a good talking to.
Yeah.
You'd say, no, you're pregnant. You need to not move about so much.
Even if you don't care about
Or what-
yourself.
Or what is that? Or what is that? Is that sexist apparently or something?
Well, according to Neil in the last part, Dwebs, just because a woman is pregnant doesn't mean you should force her to, not do her work.
She can do medical stuff back at the center where she's just assisting patients bedside. She doesn't need to go out on all these dangerous missions.
Also,
Are these all ours?
by all means, slap her. I mean, because okay, look, slapping her won't affect the pregnancy unless she's like somehow.
Indeed. So yeah, look at that, guys.
Look how sorry Abby feels about all the dead bodies.
Not just that, Dwebs. Wait till I tell you this, Dwebs. All those dead bodies, they're all the people that Ellie has been killing throughout day one of the campaign. See?
Oh, really?
Yes, they are. See? See how bad? Look at that. Oh shit, it's Danny! No!
Not Danny!
They killed Danny, Shiroi!
Where's Owen?
I can't believe Danny's fucking dead. Hold me, Dwebs.
I can't, I'm conscious as well.
They killed Danny, Shiroi. They killed Danny.
and Owen were sitting in the street. And this morning, the guards found Danny collapsed by the perimeter fence.
A little, I'm guessing Shiroi's having a moment of silence for poor Danny. So,
Because I can actually do that.
Until he passed, but as far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
You got one thing right by me, Neil. One thing.
wait, which thing? Sorry, I didn't hear what it was.
The accessibility stuff.
Fucking looked
Ah,
at me
okay.
and told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
Owen's a big boy. I'm sure he's fine.
Okay, we talked a bit over it, but here's the basic gist of it. Owen apparently has gotten in trouble. We don't know the trouble exactly specifically yet, but we're gonna talk to Isaac about it. Who's Isaac? He's the leader of the WLF.
Check up on Mel, so. Let me know what you guys find
From what I can tell, a really bad one.
Oh, trust me, Dweebs, you didn't even know the half of it.
What kind of monster would kill all these
Oh,
innocent
really?
people?
Yes, you
Maybe he has and just didn't tell
innocent people.
I hope so.
All
There
right.
are no innocent people in The Last of Us. Now
All
shut
right.
up and ponder my stuff.
Yes. Shut now. Shut up and admire my muscles. All right, everybody. In the next part, we go to another flashback sequence of Abby. So that should be fun. Spoilers, it won't.
How neat.
All right. See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.